Ni hao, and welcome back to the Chinese campaign. So, we've had a little bit of a time skip because not much happened for a couple of months. I did fight a light cruiser, and then a couple of months later I fought another light cruiser, and that was about it. So we're now doing the invasion of Southeast Korea. Northeast Korea has been successfully invaded. 71%. Although we are getting, let's see, where are they? The Shane class battleships. They're going to be commissioned next month. Now, what I've been trying to do is bring this Japanese task force to battle, and now I think I've cornered them. They were trying to do some invasions of Western India that didn't go successfully. But now I think they are trying to take Bangladesh. And I've got a fleet on the way, consisting of the battleship Hefei, battlecruisers Nanning and Wuxi, and the Beijing class battlecruiser Wenju, some cruisers and some DDs. So that's a pretty decent force. We did get a peace treaty with Italy. I didn't want to do it yet. They had some battleships on the way that I wanted to fight, but since I didn't have any active invasions going against Italy, there was a peace treaty. It was worth very little. I didn't even have enough victory points to get one of their DDs. I could get an island off of them somewhere. I think it was, yeah, Galapagos Islands. But I didn't want to take it because, well, that would just lead to a lot of transport losses. My army has finally started doing something. They are invading Manchuria. So with that and the Korean things I am taking, we should in time have control of all of this, and that is nice. Meanwhile, the Russians are trying to no longer the Soviet Union, by the way, trying to take eastern Poland. Germany is invading northern France. Let's see, how is France doing? Not well, I think. No, their economy is shrinking. They do have some money in the bank, but yeah, no. Hopefully they are gonna collapse so that I can pick up their holdings in Indochina. Also, I'm building a new ship, a new battleship, the Moo Deng. Let's take a look at her before we go and fight some battles. So this is it, the Moo Deng, armed with 6 20-inch guns, fairly long ones too. Let's see, where are the gun stats? Here they are. And yeah, very powerful, long range, hopefully very accurate as well. Not a whole lot of armor, pretty decent armor, but not like super thick armor, because I just couldn't fit any more on it. So yeah, lots of 7-inch guns though as secondaries. So hopefully DDs should have a difficult time getting close without getting shredded. But now, let's go fight. Also, by the way, new patch out 1.6.0.7. Let's see, tension stuff. Okay. Okay, Britain. Okay, France and the United States. And here we go. That was the battle I was after. Let's see. One of the Kanko class battleships that we know from before. And, oh, this is also a Kanko class. I was wondering what kind of class it was because it's heavier. But it's apparently a refit. It's been made even slower. 17.8 knots. It's got the same main armament of 20 16.3-inch guns. And 18 7.2-inch casemates. So yeah, let's see if it's any better than the original. Alright. Let's see. Battle cruisers. Yes, I will just have you follow the battleship, actually. You're all capable of 30 knots. So that is nice. Heavy cruisers. Just one division. Easy enough. Slow down to the same speed as the battleships and battle cruisers. Danyang, you're a little bit slower than the other lights. These are the new I forget the class name, but that's okay. The new really fast light cruisers with the 6.1 inch guns. So maybe they can hunt some DDs or something. Let's see, we're just going to start turning. Let's see, are they actually spotted somewhere? Or no? No? Okay. I'm gonna have the light cruisers go out and find them for me. Also, apparently this latest patch has reduced the weight of some late game destroyer towers. So we might actually be able to build a new DD now. That is okay. They are very far out. Very, very far out. 59 kilometers. So if I had the Moo Deng here, they would almost be in range. That is the refit version of the battleship. It has even less armor than the original. Well done, AI. You went from poor armor to no armor. Oh, well. And the 16-inch guns are still Mark IIIs. So they've not gone up to Mark IV. Still 47s. Triple base in TNT2. The old one had Cordite 3 and TNT4. So this should be a little bit safer with regards to flash fires. Anti-torp 5. Okay, that's where your yeah, the original has anti-torp 1. Okay. So it can take more torpedoes. As you might remember from early on in the campaign, the first war with Japan, we did sink a bunch of these with torpedo hits from our DDs. As they only had anti-torp 1. That's okay. That's probably why they are heavier though, with anti-torp 5. Because anti-torp is very, very heavy. That's why I typically don't go higher than anti-torp 3. Because it just eats up so much of your displacement. Let's see, have the DDs turn in behind here. I still want to try and go for a an early torpedo attack though. And have the 2 light cruisers go and handle the approaching DDs. Which class are you? 35 knots. Okay, some of them are the old 39 knot DDs that I would consider better than their later ones. Yeah, my 2 light cruisers are on a good intercept course. Let's see, do I have range to their battleships yet? 41 kilometers, not quite. You can still just try to blap out those DDs. There we go, 16-inch hit on the lead DD. One of their DDs already down. You have launched. That's their old class of DDs with the huge wave of torpedoes. Can you just sink these two right now? There we go. Okay, my battle line is running into some torpedoes here. I think we're good though. You two. You've dealt with the DDs. Now just get out. Speaking of DDs, my own DDs are in range. Almost. Let's pick out some torpedo targets here. Before I do that, I want to detach these 2 light cruisers and just have them retreat in slightly different directions. So Jiang ate a couple of... well, she ate 1 torpedo. You're going to target Sagami. Wuxi, you're also going to target Sagami. Nanning, you're going to target Kawachi. Wenju, you're just going to target a cruiser or something. Now, torpedo targets. Kawachi and Yakubo. One more on Kawachi, I think. Smoke up and get ready to launch. There we go. All torps are in the water. Hopefully we're going to get some hits out of that. Chongqing Bay, you're done. You had some of your torpedoes taken out too. Torpedoes are mostly on target, just heading for the general blob of enemy ships, which was the plan. Though I'm not sure if I'm gonna get any good hits on the enemy battleships. But we can try again. Lijiang. I took some hits. We got 6 torpedo hits out of that. Eight-inch guns are not quite in range yet. And you are ready to go again. 10 torpedoes each. Are scoring some hits on the enemy battleships, but yeah, mostly overpens on Sagami. Not too surprising given her complete lack of armor. Hife is firing HE though. But with 0 armor, even the HE is going through. Let's bring in the DDs again. Let's see, what kind of turret armor did you have? You got some decent turret armor. Are we still targeting what I told you to target? I think you are. There we go. That was, oh, that's not a battleship that took the big hit. That was a cruiser. Presumably an accidental hit. Let's see what kind of use we can get out of our remaining torpedoes. I think we should be able to get some torpedoes launched towards the Sagami. Hopefully not wasting our DDs on the way there. I would like to have these 2 heavy cruisers taken out by something before they wreck my DDs. There we go. Those hits should have come in a little bit sooner. Yeah, these DDs not really doing too well right now, although one of them surprisingly blocked a hit there. Okay, you may launch whenever ready. Okay, you actually need to detach because you're just holding up your friend, and just launch towards that cruiser, I guess. Come on, get the torps away. There you go. Can you not speed up? Oh, your funnel is out. That's why. Okay, back to the battle line. My cruisers are doing well against the enemy cruisers. My battle cruisers, Wenju, are going to target that one. Wuxi and Nanning are going back to the battleships. Okay, wow. They're also pretty badly damaged now. There you go. Torps out. Might be able to hit something. But overall, not the greatest DD performance so far in the battle. Actually, I changed my mind. When you're going to finish off the Yakumo. Because we got enough cruisers targeting the Washiba as it is. Yunnan, you're definitely going to target that one because you got 11-inch guns. Yeah, enemy screens have definitely gotten a little bit more aggressive in the later patches, which is pretty nice. Do we have secondary range to hit these? I think we do. Did we score a oh, yeah, that DD got lost too. Did we score a torpedo hit? No. No torpedo hits on the battleships. Speaking of torpedoes though, these guys have launched. they don't carry too many torpedoes per light cruisers, so I'm just hoping that we're not going to be punished too hard for failing to knock them out before they got close. Yeah, Chao Young took a torp. That is acceptable. You're still capable of fighting. Now, can we actually score some decent hits on these battleships? Oh, Geely. Did you take a torpedo? No, I think you took a, yeah, 16-inch. Well then. Yeah, it's the Sagami still being effective. Okay, Wenju, what are you targeting now? Yeah, it's too far out. That's better. Bring the line in a little bit closer. We are running out of ammo again. Because the amount of ammo each ship can carry was reduced in 1.6. So even with increased ammunition, you do run out very often. Actually landing some nice hits finally on Kawachi. Wenju is out of AP. Yeah, that's the 12-inch armed battlecruiser. Nanning and Wuxi out of HE. But Wenju is getting a lot of use out of her HE against these very unarmored light cruisers. Actually, shouldn't I be doing this? HE on the unarmored battleship? I think that could be very effective. Down to ×3. Okay, you're just, you're done. You guys can speed up a little bit. You guys can slow down a little bit. let the cruisers catch up. I think we're about to get the Sagami. And probably the Kawachi too. Wenjui's out of ammo. And there goes the Sagami. I think you can just get a tiny more amount of damage on it. It's down to 2%. There she goes. Now let's finish off these light cruisers. Wenju avoids the torpedo. Yeah, Songjiang is also out of 8-inch guns. Let's see. You're just gonna detach. Yeah, all my cruisers are pretty much out of ammo. There goes Kawachi. Hifa is out of ammo, but she's still got secondaries. Wuxi and Anning, my only ships left with any primary ammunition. Shangxi also has some 8-inch ammo. Nani is going to take one torpedo. There you go. So Heath needs to get closer. Start using those 7-inch guns. The 16-inch guns casually deleting a light cruiser. Wenju, you're gonna get in close here with your 6-inch guns. Wuxi and Nunning, your guns are turning off. You're gonna be hunting some heavy cruisers. And I want you to have ammunition when you get there. Yeah, you're completely out. But 5-inch secondaries should be able to take care of that light cruiser because it doesn't have that much armor. 6-inch secondaries on the Wenshu definitely will be effective. Once he gets closer. You can gun down this DD. So far, so good. Lost a cruiser and a couple of DDs. That's not too high of a price to pay, I think, for sinking such a huge Japanese task force. Now I just want to close in on these heavy cruisers before I open fire. There's also another ship way up there, and these are not going too fast. 16 and 18 knots. Yeah, oh, we're catching up to them. They are in range now, but my accuracy will not be great at that range. Even though they've taken some damage, I think Nanning took a torpedo, didn't she? Yeah. And their speed has not been impacted that much. "29 kilometers, 28, 26. There we go. Wuxi, Nanning, you are now free to open fire. You can slow down to cruising speed, just for good measure. 27. There we go. Floating hit on Washiba. I think that's enough to put her down. No, not quite. Because these are pretty expensive heavy cruisers, so they're actually worth quite a lot in terms of victory points. And there they go. Now, what is this up ahead here? Because I think they had another heavy cruiser that was even more heavily damaged. Which might be here, or that might be a it's a light cruiser because it's smoking. Oh yeah, forgot about you, Li Jiang. Heavily damaged. How badly damaged are these two? Quite. 2 engines out. 1 engine out. Yeah, Linhai is way too far away. I keep forgetting about ships that I send away to be safe, and then I regret it because I figure way too late that they could be useful. Well, are we gonna fight these? can go with AP. Get some flooding. Because we got semi-AP, don't we? Yeah, we're gunning down the Chiyoda. Getting mostly partial pens though. What is my pen on these? Oh yeah, it's not that good, is it? Q-Body is next. Come on, Li Zhang. I believe in you. You can do this. You've been specifically designed to counter Japanese light cruisers. Although they got the bigger guns. Can I bring more guns on target if I turn stern in? Oh, they got another one here. Okay, battle cruisers, you need to help out here. Save the Li Zhang. No. But at least you are now almost in range. So that was what we were hunting, a light cruiser. I can catch up now though with my battle cruisers because it was pretty badly hurt. There you are. At a range of 20 kilometers. Okay, you're hiding in your smoke. That is cute. That is very cute. Let's see. Don't have a lot of ammo left on these, but a couple of hits each should be enough. Yep. That was enough. And that was it. Entire Japanese task force sunk. At the cost of 1 heavy, 1 light, and 2 DDs. Not bad. Okay. There's one more meeting here. Metal Snake class light cruiser versus a Boyki class DD. Let's go. Binju has taken some damage previously from, I think, hunting submarines. There you go, just follow the arrow. And oh yeah, apparently future of the new patch is that if the if an enemy ship fails the withdraw action, which is why you sometimes don't get a battle when you think you should get a battle, it's because the enemy withdraws. If they fail to withdraw and you do get a battle, they will actually attempt to fight, not just run away. So if that is indeed the case, then that's a huge improvement to the game, because this could have been a really boring 15-minute hunt, but now I actually get to fight. So the auto resolve button will be a lot less tempting going forward, which is a huge buff to people like me who sometimes don't feel like doing the 15-minute chase battles and end up with half a task force going to port for repair. And that was that. Let's see, France is losing a lot of transports, but they gained South Africa as an ally. Netherlands wants to buy a Hife class battleship. They saw how well she performed versus the Japanese. Like, I can do it, but still. Shubin class battleship. Korea is a lot closer though, so I would actually get help from that battleship now and then. But the Shubin class, she's being built with Mark IV guns. I've got the Mark V's ready. She's gonna get a refit as soon as she's finished. So I would like to not sell a subpar ship, so they can try again next turn. Order something better, like maybe a Moo Deng. Let's just take some sneak peeks at these convoy missions. The Koreans show up to help. Let's see, battleships are ready. That is nice. They have been commissioned. Now I want to see if it's true, the thing with the destroyer towers. So we're gonna see if we can design a new class of DDs, and we might sell the older Chongqing base because their comparative lack of speed is starting to annoy me a little bit. But first, gun cruiser, isn't it? The one I've been trying to build on before. Did they do something to the tower weights here too? I don't think so. No, these are still quite heavy. But we're not here to build a cruiser, we're here to build a DD. '95 hull form, 98, 101. 36 knot max optimal speed. I think we can try to build something on this. Yeah, these main towers seem to have been made a little bit lighter, alright. Yeah, let's go with this one. 5,000 meter tower spotting. Or 5,007. We're gonna make her a little bit slimmer. A little bit lower. And I think 4,000 displacement is decent enough. With oil 1 and gear turbines, how fast can we go? Apparently quite fast. Let's see if that is the case. $60 funnel capacity, 55, 50. That's huge funnel. That's a huge funnel. That's more reasonable. Or I could go with 2 of these. As we saw in the previous battle, once a ship takes a hit to the funnel, the speed is very much limited. Yeah, there we go. Main guns, I'm gonna go with 5-inch. As usual. So far a very expensive DD though. I think we might actually, just for cost effective purposes, slow her down to 39 knots. Okay, let's see if we can build a decent DD out of this. That is hopefully not too expensive, but it might end up being. Increased HE, incendiary, and semi-ballistic is nice. Gonna go with triple base and TNT4. Or picric acid. What is my flash fire chance? 2.3%. 2%. 1.7. 1.5. Electrical 2 turrets. Auto 2 reloading. Oxygen torpedoes. Coincidence. Sonar. RDF. And radar 2. Not overweight yet. That is impressive. And a very good ASW too. I'm gonna have minesweepers and depth charges though. Might actually go down on the minesweeping thing a bit. Now we're overweight. But there are things here that can be reduced and things here that can be increased. Let's go minus 8 on that. There we go. There we go. Go down on that a little bit. Back up to 4,200. It would be interesting to try and fit some more torpedoes on this. ASW over 2,000. This is a certified submarine hunter, if I ever saw one. Make these 45 caliber in length. can target DDs at a longer range. A little bit of armor doesn't hurt. Now, if I could fit... that puts me overweight though, but... it's not too bad, is it? That's 15 torpedoes. That's 50% more torpedo than my existing DDs have. And on a hull that is traveling quite a bit faster. Let's stick to oil 1, just to not make it super expensive. I mean, we are not too far out here. There we go. 10-second reload time. It's not too bad, really. That's a lot of torpedoes. It's quite expensive for DD. 720 million compared to the 325 million for this one, so more than twice as expensive. And a lot more expensive than the Chongqing Bay class, but the main benefit here is the increased speed. These are the angled medium funnels, right? Yeah. Just see if this... that will do the job with just one funnel. Again, that takes away the whole redundancy thing. Can move it a little bit further back. Can move that a bit further back too. And also with better tower spotting, it can actually spot for itself. And some secondary guns, just for when you get into a close and kind of duel with an enemy DD. You have some more punch to throw at it. Can I go back to triple? Almost. Stick with reinforced bulkheads 1. And I will go with triple. I will reduce my barbette armor a little bit. And what else will I reduce? Increase the aft belt, actually. Maybe increase the aft deck too, just to balance it out a little bit more. That did not do much of anything to my weight issue. Four to 50. There we go. Engine efficiency, not perfect, but good enough. Good enough. Yeah. even at 98%, that is all green. No red effect from that. So that is the Huludao class DD. Finally able to build a decent DD, although quite expensive. I think this is a decent boat. Save design, and we're gonna build some of these. Let's see. I want 8 of them. I'm also building some of these Jingqing class DDs. So I'm gonna hold these in port for now, the new battleships, until they get some new DDs as escorts. It's gonna be quick. Shanghai and Haichao. 1 squadron in each port. And this is still advanced marine engines. No sign of the gas turbine. So next time we're gonna do some convoy missions. I'm gonna move out our new battleships to do some work. These guys will have to go in for repair, I think. Possibly run into a Russian battlecruiser on the way. That is fine. Yeah, 3 months remaining, so I'm gonna have time to bring out my new battleships for that. But that's it. Goodbye, and take care.